Next, we need to read the data in the table and check whether this dog name LC variable is the same as the word in the name column of a record or in the row of a table. If there is a similar record, the relevant name, breed group, and the image needs to be displayed on the dog screen. Since there are 105 records in this table, it needs to be checked 150 times in this way. Let's use a for loop for this. Because I want to read the data in the table, first I click on data and drag a read records code block here. Let's type the name of the table here. I type as dog. Click on control again and a for code block is dragged into this code block. We use a variable called I for this for loop. The value of I starting from 0 and increases one by one. Until the value of I is less than the number of records in the table, the string value in the dog name LC variable should be checked if it is the same as the name of this record. The value of I equals the number of records this incident is stopped. When the value of I equals the number of records, this incident is stopped. Without giving the number, instead of the number of records here, it can be used record.length code block. Now we need to check whether the name of the record I is the same as the string value of the variable called dog name LC. But before that, we need to do a little more work. Since the dog name we input is converted into simple letters and stored in the dog name LC variable, it needs to be checked by changing the name of the record called I to simple letters. In this way, let's store the word received when converted to simple letters in a variable called LC. I click variables and drag a var x equal code block into this for loop. Let's give the name of the variable here as record LC. A str.toLowercase code block under variables is dragged to the right side of the equal sign. For str, the word that needs to be converted to simple letters is needed to be given as records box bracket I. But there is no code block to make this way. Therefore, we have to type this part and fix it. For that, I click on the Show Text button on the right side of the workspace at the top. Now you can see the code block we created is a text without code blocks. The code block we are currently preparing is the 8th line. I remove the str part again and type the code we want to give instead of that. Here, records box bracket I name is typed. Now again, the show blocks button is clicked at the edge of the workspace. Code blocks are created as we need. Right. Now the name of the new record we checked is converted to simple letters and stored in the record LC variable.